Hello trainers, Ganeto here, and since Ultra League is back, I decided to make a video around Electric Cup. So with that in mind, today we're gonna dive into Electric Cup with my top team for that great league format, and of course we're gonna take a look only on bad leads. There is no reason at all to talk about an RPS Cup and not have bad leads all the time, because otherwise you already know how you can win this one, because with bad leads you can always learn more about the team and of course learn how to flip around that very bad lead that you are having, so that next up you can get an easy win. So for this team we have Lantern up in front, which means that both Galvantula and the Suel Electrode are gonna be the two threats that we definitely do not like at all. And yeah, with that in mind, let's see what we have going on here, because we're gonna start off with a bad lead against a Galvantula. Do not worry, I have some Suel Electrodes coming up on your screen, and let's start off with this one, because Suel Electrode will not only do a lot of work against our Lantern but also against our Graveler. So let's see on the entirety of this video how we can manipulate that threat towards our advantage. Mainly you want the Electrode on your Galvantula, and to do that we need proper rotation. On this first battle we're having it on the back end, but right after you're gonna see that we're gonna have it up on the lead. So able to farm down here to the Graveler, and we're gonna start off the video with a victorious battle. Into the next one now trainers, and here it is, the Suel Electrode by this trainer, who is gonna get here to the move, and I am gonna goal it being the Wild Charge. Still gonna do a lot of damage, but to be fair we can still charge up now to the Stone Edge, and let's see if our opponent will expect it. Yes they are, and down we go to their own fast attacks. Doesn't matter, we can still rely here on our Lantern, even though we can get hit by a heavy hitting Stone Edge, but still the farm down is imminent. With that in mind now we're expecting the Electro to return, and now we'll switch out to the Galvantula. I know that we can somehow predict at the back a Pokemon like Alolan Graveler, because seeing the Golem coming in so early and so easy makes me think that the only viable at the back Pokemon can be Alolan Graveler. So here comes now the Lance to debuff this Pokemon or predict the Shield here, and we can go for the Shield, which means now that we can easily reach to that Energy Ball, and of course we're gonna get that victory eventually, because Electrode doesn't stand a chance even at this amount of HP that we have, because we can easily farm down with those Fury Cutters. Into the next battle now trainers, with a top great league Electric Cup team, and we're gonna use it with our Galvantula once again as our opponent. So as it seems here, they're gonna get straight this time to the Energy Ball, which is gonna connect for big damage, and right after we will switch out to our Graveler. Even bigger damage from those rock throws, but they still manage to switch out right on time, and of course now they have a Lantern of their own. These Pokemon are gonna be pretty much everywhere, but if you can still flip around that very bad lead that you have, obviously this is gonna be the much better outcome for you, and this is why I think that you need to watch this entire video till the end, because now Lance is imminent from our Galvantula, and this Pokemon is the key to our success. Of course rotation is the key, but since Galvantula is gonna be here as our closer, this Pokemon will take the spotlight most of the time. Able to reach here to another Lance, and this time our opponent has a Minun. I really like this Pokemon in the meta, having Grass Knot as well, but to be fair, it doesn't stand a chance at all against Galvantula, so we can easily here block the move, whatever that is. We don't care at all. Perhaps they're gonna get to the neutral Swift, but who has that, right? And right after we can get now to the Lance to grab this victory even against that Galvantula with those Fury Cutters. Into the next battle now trainers, and we're having the return of Suel Electrode. This Pokemon is a menace for our team, and not only that, we're meeting up, as it seems, with a ground type hidden power on that Luxray, which is not that great overall. So down we go, completely getting farmed down by those fast attacks, and now we have on the switch our Lantern returning into the battle. I know that even if they get here to the Wild Charge, there is no point at all by not blocking, since we know that they have a Pokemon like this Electrode. Not gonna throw any move here, just gonna wait for my switch to fill up, and even if they get to the move, I still have all the time in the world to stay in here with my Galvantula. Unfortunately for me though, at the back they have the Alolan Graveler, so obviously most of the times you might have a chance, but sometimes, well, RPS is gonna hit you pretty hard. Into the next battle now trainers, and since we lost that previous Suel Electrode battle, let's see how well we can can do here up against it on the lead, because we need to switch out immediately to our safe switch, which is obviously a Alolan Graveler, and right after we have a Rock Blast on our Pokemon, which means that if we can block it, we can safely farm down since they did not block our move at all. Now we have another Rock Blast for that Alolan Graveler of their own, and obviously this is looking pretty good right now. We have definitely absorbed that damage on our Graveler, and now we have the upper hand on the alignment, because Galvantula has to face now Electrode no matter what, and since Lance is coming up, when they are gonna throw those resisted moves, right now they're gonna deal even less damage than usual. Here comes the Wild Charge, almost 50% of damage, but not enough, and right after we can block here. Can we farm down trainers? Yes, we can. I believe that this is gonna be enough, and they will top left this battle because they know they stand no chance at all. Pika Force, my friend, up on the next battle, and they're having Galvantula up on the lead. You know what? Lantern still got it, because you look at that. They have Lance, we have the bulk. Let's go trainers, not even the energy ball, and now the Surf will start to get some shields out of the way. However, as we have already seen before from the previous Galvantulas, they still have the upper hand if they want to, so they can easily win that lead scenario. So the RPS might strike pretty early on this battle, but it doesn't matter. Now they have Cross Poison, which is wow, and right after we can reach to the energy ball for the next Pokemon, which happens to be the Lantern. At that point I saw it, right now I totally missed it because of the fast forward battles. Anyways, now if we can block here the Surf, perhaps we can have the upper hand on completely farming down whatever remains at the back. However, they have a Luxray, and unfortunately we are gonna go down to those moves. So let's see now if we can get now to the Lance right on time, but as it seems we do not, so Psychic Fangs is gonna hit us pretty rough here, and now we can reach to the move. Can we farm down right on time, trainers? Yes, we can, before they farm us down instead, and we're gonna take a very close victory as it seems. Into the final one battle now, trainers, and we're having the amazing Galvantula once again up on the lead. As I have promised to you, we're having only bad leads on this video, and look at that, straight for the energy ball. I never block the first one because it can always be the debuffing move, and then I can still rely on my Graveler to finish it off. Bringing it pretty close, pretty early here on this battle. Most probably I'm gonna do this because I want to have the upper hand on whatever they have at the back, and even against the Lantern we can have the upper hand with those fast attacks, still reach to the Stone Edge, and with both Lantern out of the way and the Galvantula, perhaps my own Galvantula, now can have the upper hand whatever remains at the back if it isn't gonna be a rock type Pokemon. So here comes now their own Galvantula. I'm just tapping on the switch. Hopefully for me that was not pressed at all. I know that is kinda RNG, but still it is gonna work sometimes, and I'm gonna take it. So right after Lance is gonna hit them for super effective damage. We are able to catch the move on the Lantern, which is absolutely insane, and of course right now we're just gonna farm down with the Fury Cutters, and the final Lance will be our Lance 2 victory to end this video. Thank you for watching, trainers, and for staying till the end. Just be sure to leave a huge like before you go, become a subscriber if you are not one already, and with that said, I have 2 videos for you to check out. Feel free to check them out, and I will see you all into our next upload.